Okay, I got it. I'm on my way.
Wanted to make conversation since I hadn't spoken to anyone who wasn't gross or Spanish for an indeterminate time. But he seemed busy? So I found this on Reddit, and this is a Ashley dating simulator. Just what you've always wanted.
Yay.
10 years too late.
Yay. So we're just gonna...
You already kind of started playing without me.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that the computer and everything would hold up.
We don't need to learn things.
No,
Come
wait,
on.
see, it's pronounced
We need to get some dick. What are you doing?
Otome.
We need to get-
Otome.
We need to get some... Go back. We need to start the dick.
Oh, it
We
started.
rev up the dick.
Alright.
Resident Evil 4.
It's got that
I love-
classic. Do you want to turn up the audio?
On what?
Oh, I can barely hear it. Or should I just turn it?
Oh, I don't know if that'll work. To see, like,
Oh, okay.
that's not plugged in through the TV.
You gotta click through it, don't you?
Baby. This is plugged in directly to
Oh,
the
shit.
PC.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's as loud as our audio gets. But
I can boost it in post.
alright. 2004. I'll never forget it. It was the year when a stunningly handsome man rescued me from a weird cult. Soon after I was kidnapped, the news was out to my father, then President of the United States, that it was the doing of the mysterious organization Los Illuminados. Cult's influence spread first to a rural village in Spain, and it hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow, crippling its very foundation. Taking an enormous chance, my father ordered a lone secret agent to infiltrate the cult's headquarters and rescue me. His intent, I assume, was to keep the whole affair from going public. That's Daddy.
That's always fixing
The
it.
mission was ultimately successful, but I can't say I walked away unscathed. I learned since then that there is a price to pay for everything in this world. The price of my life. Nothing less than love.
It's all that she wanted.
Perfect writing.
Holding
right
out
off
for
the
the
bat.
hero. This hero.
Leon's
Yeah.
hot. This is like his peak hotness, and then it starts going downhill in 5.
Yeah. 12 years earlier.
Has it been 12 years since RE4?
No, this is 12 years, I guess. Oh, maybe it's, yeah.
Exams are done. Ooh, I moved the mic. Thank goodness. I can't believe I'm gonna make a scene government. I can just hear Daddy griping about it. Gripe, gripe, gripe. I'm the president. Take out the headlines, Ashley. Yeah, no, keep going.
No, that's you.
Ashley, president's daughter, can barely pass college government course. Administration's credibility in doubt. It's not that it was hard, just supremely dull. Politics is already tedious, and it didn't help that Professor Hollycock, oh, that's a bad name,
That's a great name.
was so old and monotone. Look at her face. Why
Yeah,
is she
she's
super
like,
surprised?
"Urgh. Look,
Where are
it's...
all the young, hot teachers? That's what my generation needs. Maybe I can make that my pet political project. I guess I'll have plenty of time to think of a pitch while I'm driving back to D.C. So stupid that I can't fly back. Freaking terrorists. Ruining everything, especially my life. Most importantly, my life. Take a deep breath and exhaled. Well, the rubber isn't going to burn itself. Plus, I don't want to run into that snobby bitch Jenna. Fucking Jenna. All she does is gloat about her fucking grades. Started walking to the resident hall parking lot when I spotted a flashy car parked at the curb. More surprisingly, it was a bulky man holding a sign with my name on it. Holy shit. Excuse me, sir. Are you looking for me?
I'm your, driver. Yes.
Your beret
I've come
man.
to take you away
Oh my gosh, fucking
to where you're
Crazier.
going.
A driver? Oh, that was sweet of Daddy to send me one. Nice car, too. Is it a Benz?
Yes, it's a smooth ride. Now come with...
You know, I don't think I've ever seen you before. Honestly, you look a little more like a Marine than a driver, especially with the knife and the grenades. And
Drivers
the scars.
have to prepare these days. You never know who might try to kidnap you.
Oh my gosh. I guess that's true, although you still might want to work on your tact a little more. Chuckling suspiciously at the end of each sentence isn't a good way to instill confidence.
I'll keep that in mind. Let's go then.
I don't know, maybe I should take my own car. I don't even know your name, man.
It's Clouser.
Krauser?
Klauser.
Klauser?
Klauser.
Is that German or Austrian, maybe? You don't remind... You remind me a little bit of Arnold Schwarzenegger. With the muscles and the scowl.
Total Recall is one of my favorite movies.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'm partial to Conan the Destroyer myself.
Me too. So why don't you come with me so we can discuss our mutual interest?
It's the best pose I could get of him.
Yeah, it really is.
See, there you go again, Pat, pausing all suspiciously. I'd go with you just to help you with your mannerisms. I have a lot of training in not seeming suspicious, after all. You sounded really proud as I said that. I wasn't sure it was the kind of thing to be proud of.
Yes, surely you are the one who can help me with my problem. Now let's go.
He threw the paper aside with an exaggerated motion. What a maverick, littering right next to the garbage bin. I just don't know about this guy. Although losing the board made his hand seem empty and a little grabby, crossing my arms over my chest. Have to protect my goods. Maybe we can rain check Clouser. I really would prefer to drive myself back. I might make some pit stops, you know, and all my CDs are in my car, so...
God damn it, girl, just hurry up and get the fuck in the car.
Hey, Dad, Ashley, you leaving already? Let's compare grades. Fucking Jenna. Looked to my left to see Jenna running her skank ass towards us as fast as her absurd heels would let her. Christ on a cupcake, it's Jenna. Let's get the fuck out of here. Come on. Stepped into the car without another moment's hesitation, and Clouser jumped into the driver's seat.
Finally.
You can stop. Let's go.
Your wish is my command.
As I got comfortable in the passenger seat, Clouser threw one of his grenades out of the window towards the approaching Jenna. For a moment, I thought it was going to explode on Jenna, and I felt guilty that I wasn't all that worried about it actually hitting her. But it just seemed like a flash grenade. Yeah, you know, she's just blind. Whatever. You know, not that I mind seeing Jenna cling to her eyes in fear and confusion, but are you trying to seem shady? Get enough media following me as it is.
Just having a little fun.
We're not an action movie, you know, I grumbled. Although he certainly has tried to look the part. Maybe it's a dream of his or something. I waved innocently to Jenna as Clouser sped off. Naturally, she continued to scream out in terror. I guess it's a little fun. Wonder if I should tell Clouser that the speed limit is only 15 miles an hour. I'll be fine. Yeah. I love this already. I wouldn't have thought that Clouser kidnapped her.
No, this is
but
this is about the part whenever I was just like, okay, I can't actually preview any more of this game.
Wouldn't have taken Clouser for a Samba type of dude. Still, I wish he'd say something. This awkward silence is killing me. I just can't. I can just hear Dad now. Ashley, don't expect of others what you're unwilling to do yourself. I know. I need to be more assertive. It's good to be able to connect with people different from me. But seriously, what can I say? So how much fun are steroids? There's gotta be something. Turned the music knob down a little and Clouser's eyes darted toward me. Definitely should avoid the steroid question. So is he the only one we're gonna get to, romance in the demo, you think?
I have no idea.
Don't tell Dad I said Christ on a cupcake, okay? He's really picky about my language. I have to play the part of a dutiful daughter, you know. Yeah, I'll take that as a my lips are sealed sort of thing. So, how'd you get that scar, if you don't mind me asking? Alright, okay. Why so serious? Right, I get it. We all want our mysteries. I bet women love that, though, right? I mean, what girl can resist silence, scars, and muscles? Right?
I'm gay.
Oh, shit! right. Okay. I didn't mean to assume. It's perfectly valid. Like, it's commendable, really.
God made me this way.
Yeah, totally. No, I get it. I so called that. So, yeah, this is probably gonna take a while, huh? This trip, I mean, you keep going 95 like we are now, I'm thinking maybe 5 hours.
No, it won't.
It won't?
We'll be at the helipad in less than 5 minutes.
Well, is there gonna fly after all? I knew Dad would pull through. Yikes, honestly, I'm okay with him being gay. Shifted uncontrollably, not knowing what else to say. He turned the music back up and we drove in awkward silence for the next few minutes before arriving at the helipad. Stopped at a suspiciously empty and remote helipad. I had a sinking feeling in my gut that something was amiss. Hey, Clouser, I don't think this is an official U.S. military helipad.
How astute of you. And it's Crazier.
Crazier, that's way more evil sounding. You tricked me, you dirty bastard. What's going on?
We're kidnapping you, Ashley. Surprised you didn't catch on sooner. Very blonde of you.
He's blonde too. Could you do this to me, Crazier? Thought we trusted each other. I bet you're not even fucking gay.
Doesn't matter what I am. What matters is getting you safely to Lord Sadler.
Lord Sadler? Oh my god, what kind of political scandals am I getting wrapped up in this time?
Enough talk. Can't have you chattering the whole way.
What?
I just had a seizure.
He shoved a needle into my arm before I had time to scream out. I felt my body collapsing from whatever drug the newly named Crazier had injected.
Wonderful. So this is canon.
Totally canon, absolutely. It's Capcom has already released a press statement saying how canon it is. It's so I really want to romance the merchant if I can. I'm trying to wake up, but I'm restrained. Oh no. Oh no. Why does it seem so jaunty? Save your... Oh, wait. I think...
Save your energy, Ash. Wait, hold on. No, I got it. Save your energy, Ashley. You are my bitch now.
I think that's supposed to be Sadler. Struggled to open my eyes, and then I wish I hadn't bothered. Is this old Sadler man that Crazier mentioned? Did he just come from a gothic Ren fair, or what?
In just a moment.
No, he's Mexican, right?
You will have a parasite shoved
Okay.
deep into your body in a vaguely phallic way.
This better not be the only penetration we get. Who says stuff like that and then guffaws? It's like some sort of cartoon villain making a cameo on Cinemax.
Don't try to struggle. It will only increase my pleasure.
What is that voice?
Soon you will be impregnated with our power.
God, it's just like Rosemary's Baby, and I hate that movie. Where am I?
Spain, if you must know. Don't worry, you won't be here for long. You'll go as
Sorry.
quickly and
He's
quietly as you can.
Screw you.
Who knows what the future holds? Now, my minion, inject her with the Las Plagas. Remember to put the needle in very slowly.
Oh god.
No Dadler!
Oh god alive, he's even worse than Sadler. At least he's moving into my periphery.
Periphery?
Peripheral. What did I say?
No, it was
Oh.
periphery on there.
Felt a prick at the nape of my neck, followed by something shooting into my bloodstream. Something slimy. Would have felt more revolted if I had the energy.
Perfect penetration, minion. You shall be spared the acid bath tonight.
Why is his name Soodler?
Cerebros, 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 Cerebros. Don't
Soodler.
worry. You'll be eating someone out very
What?
soon.
No. Oh no. Feel my already tenuous conscience beginning to fade away. Struggled to stay awake, but it was in vain. I could only take comfort in the departure of those disgusting men's faces and their horrible innuendos and that damn music.
You got power. You got power on your mind. You've got power. And it happens all the time.
Am I in a barrel? Where am I? Woke some time ago to the loud chime of a bell. It seemed somewhat like a church bell, given how close the sound was. I assumed I was in said church. Tried again and again in vain to open the door, but I really regretted not dating that locksmith who was flirting with me in political science. That's not exactly something I regret a lot. Oh, my neck. My hand reflexively rubbed the sore spot. I know it's not polite, but seriously, fuck that Sadler guy. I feel so violated and dirty right now. Dread to think what else they plan to do to me. I don't even have a great sense of how long I've been here. Maybe a couple of days? Feels like years of my life have simply vanished. Hopefully that's just spiritual. Overprotective as he is, Dad has surely noticed my disappearance by now. But even if so, how is he supposed to know where I am? I could be dead long before they initiate any formal investigations. I can't. I have to try and stay hopeful. Began fidgeting with my scarf to distract myself. Hey, wait a second. I feel something. What the hell is this? Oh my god, is this a miniature tracking device in the fabric? How in the world? Wait, where did I get this scarf from? Didn't my CIA ex-boyfriend Victor give me the scarf for my birthday last year? Victor, you creep! This is why I broke up with you! Wait a second. This is a tracking device. That means that someone might know where I am. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I've never been happier to have a stalker ex-boyfriend. Although, seriously, if I get out of this, he's fucking dead. I began inspecting the device. Naturally, it looks like a cheaper model. Typical Victor. Probably jury-rigged one he bought from a pawn shop. Still, these usually beat deep when they're activated. Deep Brit. Damn, I don't see anything. Wonder how long it's been busted. It'll be just my luck that it broke forever ago. Still, this is all I have to hope for. Ugh, so barely better than I had 5 minutes ago. Jumped upon hearing some movement in the church. Some more of those freaky-looking cultists, probably. Maybe they came to pray for Rogaine. The movement is different. Almost sounds like a chandelier rocking back and forth. Maybe like some sexy hair flipping in the wind. It was quiet for a minute. Then I heard the dry screech of a mechanism rising, steps drawing nearer, closing in on my makeshift position. I felt a tingle of fear and anticipation. Throat was dry. I was huddled in the corner of the room, even though it probably wouldn't do anything against attackers. Should have taken those self-defense classes instead of Construction 101. When am I ever going to chance to use a bulldozer anyways? Spotted a plank of wood on the ground next to me. Would it do anything? No. Would I feel better throwing it? Oh yeah. Doorknob gave a creaky sigh as it began to turn. My heart raced. My eyes darted from the door to the plank. Now or never. Leon! Don't come! I screamed. Yeah! I checked the plank I had been eyeing at the mystery man who entered. As expected, it did not slow his progress in the least.
Hey, take it easy.
How dare you tell me to take it easy after what happened with Crazier? Ashley Graham is nobody's fool. No, get away, I persisted, and huddled against a barrel in fear.
Calm down. Everything's just gonna be fine.
Prove it with your penis.
My name's Leon. I'm under the president's order to rescue you.
Dear God, I am so sorry about that time Wait, what? My father? Felt a surge of relief. Hooray! Rescues! Hooray! Dad! Hooray! Being stalked! Well, not so much that last one. My heartbeat began to slow a little, giving me a chance to examine my rescuer in full. That's right.
That's right. I have to get you out of here. Now come with me.
What? Oh. Ba-dump. As my eyes feasted on the Adonis in front of me, my vision became inexplicably clouded by bubbles and sparkles and general girlishness. I relished every beautiful, manly drop. I had a million questions for him, but my tongue was dragging on the floor in the wake of his sexiness, so I just followed him instead. As soon as I was up, Leon pulled out what looked like an old walkie-talkie. Wow, I haven't seen one of those in a while. I thought those lines were notoriously easy to jack. Oh, I know. He's using it because no one would suspect a U.S. agent to have such outdated tech. Genius.
It's Leon. I've succeeded in extracting my subject.
I love a man with big vocabulary, swoon. He could extricate me anytime. Oh wait, I guess he already is.
Where's the next extraction point? Yeah. Oh, okay, I got it. I'm on my way.
Wanted to make conversation since I hadn't spoken to anyone who wasn't gross or Spanish for an indeterminate time. But he seemed busy? Maybe he's
He was fucking destroying the shit out of that barrel.
He's making sure there aren't any cultist spies hiding in the barrels? No spies, huh? It's for the best. I really didn't want to think I had been peeped on by perverts this whole time. Still, I can appreciate a man who's thorough in his work. Thought he might ask me about my general state of health, at least, but he moved briskly towards the door. See the tsundere type? Hope not. I hate those. Whoa, testosterone is totally palpable. But hey, dude, any dude can open a door for a lady. Takes a real gentleman to open in a way that reflects how badly she wants to exit said door. We ran down the snaking corridor and approached the ladder. Did someone carry me up this thing? That seems crazy, but par for the course, I guess. But before I can even look over the edge, Leon jumped to the ground below, landing with a confident thud. What a badass. Looked up at me and my instinct was to pull down my skirt. He may be cute, but a woman must protect her dignity. Where are you looking? Plus these lacy panties are kinda revealing. Can't show all my cards too soon. Leon continued to face the ladder. What does he want me to jump down too? Think he would say something. Guess we're in a hurry. Okay, Ashley, you can do this. Surely he'll catch me, right? Gathered my resolve and jump off the ledge. Yeah! With my eyes closed, I could only sense my stomach sinking from the fall. The next instant, I felt his strong arms catch me. Wow, maybe this isn't going to be so bad after all. Not wanting to seem like I enjoyed it too much, I jumped briskly from his grasp. Oh, man, how great would it be if there was just a platoon of equally hot Secret Service guys just waiting outside the church, ready to escort me out of this nightmare. Or no one. Before we could even reach the door, a voice chimed in behind us. That's you.
I'll take the girl.
I've heard that voice before. That Sadler bastard.
Who are you?
If you must know, my name is Osmond Sadler, the master of this fine religious community.
His name wasn't Osmond, was it? Awesome Sadler. What a presumptuous name. Scientologist much?
What do you want?
Damn, this man is UGLY. It was already bad when I was barely conscious, and HD clarity isn't any improvement. Like, looking at him is making me retroactively an atheist.
To demonstrate to the whole world, United States kidnap, send her back.
so preoccupied with throwing mental daggers at his face that I didn't really pay close attention to what he was saying. Something about giving me their powers? Oh yeah, the injection. I should probably say something. Leon! I think they shot something in my neck.
What did you do to her?
Gift. Hell of a party. Loving father. Bargain. Donation.
He's ugly as some kind of filter over my hearing. It's just like blah 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 sprinkled with a few keywords. Seriously, how does this man even exist in the same time space as Leon?
Faith and money will lead you nowhere, Sadler.
I don't really know what the conversation is, but yeah, you tell him, Leon.
I gave you the same gift.
When I was unconscious.
My god, he looks fine from this angle. Wait, what though? Same gift? Oh, Leon, no! We'll bond over this, I promise.
Special.
This game is literally killing you.
It's special contributions, my puppets. You'll do as I say. I'll have total control. Revolutionary.
Is that about puppets? Never mind, I'm not gonna believe that he uses them to wank off.
I don't.
I'm imagining that now. Stop.
I don't.
It sounds like more like an alien invasion if you want to know my opinion.
Not the best comeback, but with hair like his, who needs wit? Suddenly, we were blocked from the exit by a pale, ugly cultist, freaking satellites. Not gonna lie, confident smirks of the what now bitch variety are undeniably sexy. Too bad it's on a face that not even Satan could love. Oh la la, watch where you're throwing that side eye, Leon. Might get the wrong idea. Leon grabbed me violently around the wrist as the men took aim. That moment understood why romance heroes grab women by the wrist all the damn time. 'Cause it's hot. Shit, an arrow whirled right by my ear, puncturing the stone wall instead of my brain. Fuck you, crossbow nerd. Leon pulled me toward the end of the corridor, but all I could see was a glass window. Maybe he didn't know what to do after all. Ah! Window! Before I could even vocalize my surprise, he crashed through the window. I guess rural cultists can't afford high-quality glass. As time slowed around us, I had the distinct sense that Crazier wasn't the only one who thought this was an action movie. But I admit, it's a pretty awesome way to kickstart a relationship. Stupidly, try to land on my feet instead of rolling like Leon did. To be fair, I really wasn't prepared for die-hard-esque shenanigans. Ever a gentleman, Leon jumped to my aid in a flash.
How are you?
Wasn't the most romantic way to inquire, but I could feel the sincere concern in his voice. Amazingly, I was okay. Nothing broke from the impact, and I only suffered a few scrapes. My mind wasn't so content with just the blah, 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 we're alive. Leon, what's gonna happen to us?
Don't worry. We got into this mess. We're gonna stop getting into this mess.
I appreciate his use of we. If it weren't simply his job to be here, saving me, sweet and confident in the same package, could he be any hotter? Fuck, it's Ashley. To the cultist and the parasite, this is hardly the time to. Oh, he's got some dirt on his face though. So cute. Hearts filled as Leon took hold of my arm, his grasp both tender and protective. How fitting that I would go to church to find my personal Jesus. Now we do the romancing now?
I don't know.
Yeah, yes. I will huddle on Leon's back. Looking around, it seems like we had landed in some sort of external storage. There was little in the room aside from some bags, barrels, so I didn't imagine we'd lord along. But Leon had other plans. some kind of hobby of his? Maybe barrels killed his parents and now he's sworn to destroy all barrel kind? This is a... Oh, I hadn't noticed before while I was salivating over Leon, but ammo and gold coins seemed to be lying at the bottom of the barrels. Leon grabbed the goods and shoved them in his pockets. I guess that explains his obsessive interest in barrels. But who keeps that stuff in barrels in such sparse quantities? Is this some kind of rural treasure hunt? Looking for bullets and pocket change down at the local church? Spain is weird. No, it's also weird. We're not being shot full of arrows. I looked back at the shattered window. The Sadlerites had more than enough time to follow us. We're only a few feet down, and we would make for pathetically easy targets, and yet, nothing. Does their cult Bible prohibit them from looking out of windows? Are they having a synergy meeting? Are they just squeamish about broken glass? I shrugged my question aside, knowing there was probably no answer, and if there was, they were probably not worth knowing. I looked back at Leon, who, finally, seemed satisfied that he'd fully raided the church provisions, hustled over the door, and made our way outside. Look at that loading screen, loading door.
That was a great loading door.
As we ran to the front of the church building, rain whipping ominously around us, we encountered what looked to be an angry mob of villagers. They were just groaning at first as they ambled slowly towards the church, then a few of them started to shout, "Mátalo!
El forastero.
Un forastero, ahí está, no des que se escape." That's not right. That's not right at all. But continue.
Alright, well that's what the one on the left said. The one in the middle said, "I'm gonna be the lover in the sequel, you just wait and see." And then the one on the right is just going, "Oh!"
Oh no, Ashley.
Oh,
you don't want to
shit,
learn
look at
Spanish. You don't want to learn Spanish. It's the language of illegal immigrants. Let's learn something proud, like German. Great advice, Dad. I just hope there might be here to fight the man for raising taxes and stealing chickens. Them lunging towards us like that, although... Leon coolly stood his ground, gun drawn, wanting to seem useful. I quickly scanned the environment. Spotted some barrels sitting on the cart.
Shoot those barrels on that wagon!
Leon, shoot those barrels on that wagon! Without a word, Leon shot the barrels. I'm surprised he took my advice so readily. What a gentleman. I mean, yeah, he clearly loves destroying barrels anyways, but I'll pretend I had something to do with it. Perhaps more surprisingly was that the barrel spontaneously combusted, causing the wagon to roll towards the villagers like some sort of blazing poverty. What?
Blazing poverty chariot.
I'm not even sure why anyone would keep explosives in barrels in a graveyard, but I suppose I should just count my blessings. When the villagers crushed and or combusted by their own flaming paddy wagon, we took the opportunity to run past. Between the oppressive darkness and the driving rain, I could barely see the path, but Leon seemed to know where he was going, so I followed closely. As a bolt of lightning tore across the sky, I realized that I was looking at a graveyard. That's not ominous at all, nuh-uh. One might say it's sacrilege to kill the faithful in such a hallowed place, but even greater sacrilege is to think, well, at least you won't have to drag the bodies far. Having escaped the crazed villagers, we jogged leisurely down a narrow forest path, and eventually entered what looked like a shed. There was no way forward, we could only descend the ladder in front of us. I felt apprehensive about the horrors that might be awaiting us, but Leon climbing down without so much as a disclaimer, I trusted that we would be okay. When are we going to romance him? Oh wait, candles! Ladder took us to a dark cavern, presumably built to connect disparate parts of the village. We moved briskly down the tight path and soon found ourselves in front of a rusty door. Leon boldly kicked the door open like a man who doesn't let a small thing like a discretion hold him back. First thing that caught my eye was the dazzling blue flames perched atop two torches. It struck me as oddly comforting. Maybe that's why I was able to resist the urge to scream upon seeing the second thing. Oh, who is this guy, I wonder? Another secret agent, or just your run-of-the-mill small-town gun nut going through a man cave phase? How could she not love? She does! She does love the merchant! Yes! Oh, fuck, baby, we can romance a merchant! Whoa, why is my eye moving away? Is the parasite giving me superpowers? Huh, his hand's a little dirty. Well organized, though. That's good. Conclusion. May be romanceable. More details required. Why am I so weird? Leon approached the man casually, so I assumed we were working together in some capacity. The more the merrier, I guess. He's not as romanceable looking as Leon, but a girl in peril has to keep her options open.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
I know, can you not hear it?
I can hear a little bit. It's very quiet.
Oh, I guess maybe I've just got it on my ear then. Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Huh, not the accent I was expecting, but in a good way. Australian, maybe? I'm all about the thunder down under. Did I really just think that? I questioned my moral credibility. Leon started looking through the man's inventory.
What are you buying?
Oh, what are you buying? Thank you.
Is that all, stranger?
Is that all, stranger?
Yeah, I guess he
What are you
doesn't talk a
selling?
lot.
What are you selling?
This is a perfect representation of just through her view. Merchant quipped enthusiastically as Leon stoically perused his wares. Maybe it's part of Leon's safety protocols to avoid conversation where possible.
I'll buy it at a high price.
Merchant man seemed pretty excited about some jewels Leon showed him. Whoa, is that a bejeweled beer sign? Why does that exist and where can I get one? Still, I can't believe they're making Leon break barrels and pilfer valuables just to obtain supplies. Either my rescue is a low-budget affair or our relationship with Spain is more tenuous than I realized.
Come back any time.
Finished with shopping, Leon resumed jogging down the tunnel. Thought I should wave to the merchant man, but I didn't want him to mistakenly initiate another romance just yet. We ran further down into the tunnel and stopped abruptly in front of a shadow puddle. Wonder what that was for. Testing the water for traps, maybe? Oh, I know. The particularly malnourished cultists can blend in with puddles. I gotcha figured out, Saddle. Whatever the reason, Leon swept right past the flame like a man on a mission, which he was, of course, but what I really mean is that he hurried over to a box tucked in a nook in the wall. As if by instinct, he drew his knife, 'cause what is a box, if not a barrel disguised as a rectangle? Aw, he missed! But hey, a little imperfection makes him even more handsome. Success. Well, as much as shopping open in a mobile box can be considered success, I won't rain on his parade. Leon hastily retrieved the ammunition lying so conspicuously in the box remains. Whoever planned this operation was weirdly fastidious, but whatever gets my ass out of here. Ran through the remaining tunnel and climbed some stairs to another ladder leading upward. Where's the romancing? Huddled closer to Leon as we approached the door to the next room. Gotta remember to invite Leon to some parties, specifically parties that feature both Jenna and Doris. The room was empty of people, although someone obviously lived here, what with the dining table and wood-burning stove. The oddity of the room was the large typewriter stationed at the dining table. At first I thought maybe the owner just had a fondness for antiques. Then it occurred to me that maybe the person couldn't afford better tools. This area was painfully rural after all. The thought saddened me. While I was chewing on a bit of first-world guilt, Leon started typing away. Baffled, I looked over his shoulder. Perhaps he has Hemingway aspirations. Would explain the terseness. As it happened, he was simply typing a record of his time and location. He also mentioned the round and mode, which didn't make any sense to me. Guess he's using the typewriter to let someone know his progress? Again, I can't tell if the orchestrator of the operation was extremely crafty or just plain eccentric. Probably the latter. After all, what better way to fight crazy than with better funded crazy? And yet Leon chops boxes like his life depended on it. Lord help us if the man ever applied his diligence to something truly destructive, like extreme couponing. You know, it was one thing when the box was placed in a conspicuous nook, but it feels a little wrong to destroy the boxes in people's homes. I mean, what if the box was the owner's last memory of their grandpa or something? But for what it's worth, they are crazed cultists. We're lucky that the box didn't actually contain Grandpa. Well, wood under the stove now, I guess. Took a deep breath in preparation for what awaited us on the other side of the next door. Loading screen. Ah, we found ourselves once again assailed by rain and darkness. All of a sudden, the relative safety of our previous room seemed worlds away. An unnerving, low vibration hung in the air, stirring me with a feeling of dread. I followed as closely behind as Leon as I could without being in his way. Didn't take long for villagers to add blah 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 blah. We're getting attacked. Keep going. You would think Not So Awesome Saddle would spend a little more on his mobs to have better murdering equipment. Leon led me into a tower and started climbing up to an uncomfortably tall ladder. Deciding my fear of heights was suddenly not as compelling as my fear of cultists, I followed suit. Whew, what a climb, but not a bad idea to stick to higher ground and force them into a funnel. Should be moderately safe, right? It's not like they can throw stuff up this high, right? Scan the area below for cultist pitching aspirations. Just then...
Wait here.
Wait. Just stay put.
Frozen in place, totally convinced that the cultists were growing wings and that my expiration date was as good as past. Instead, but perhaps just as crazily, Leon stoically leapt from a perch like he didn't even believe in gravity or leg fractures. I need to know, legs of literal steel or government implants? Squinted my eyes against the darkness, trying to watch for Leon's movements below. Wonder what his plan is. Sounds of Leon's gun pierce the night, and also the cultist's face, so it's the direct approach then. Don't know if it's wise, but it certainly is manly. Leon rushed past the villagers as we wailed in pain, but the darkness made it difficult to see what was going on. What the hell were those worms coming out of his head? Calm down, Ashley. It's gonna be all... Oh, sweet baby Jesus, it's not gonna be okay. Shakily looked up and over the railing. Driven by morbid curiosity, or just the need to know that Leon was safe, I couldn't say. Another villager had approached him, this time holding a torch. You know you're poor when you can't even bring a knife to a gunfight. Leon let a single round fly, and the villager suddenly caught fire. Is this place main export material that spontaneously combusts, or what? Not content to let fire run its course, Leon placed another bullet in the villager's legs, bringing her to her knees. I feel bad watching this. Maybe I shouldn't. Well... Damn, Leon's so cool! Leon ran back to the base of the tower and called up to me.
Hey, come here.
Don't usually like being told what to do, but for Leon, I'll make an exception. Approached the ladder and prepared to climb down, but then it occurred to me, how much longer will I have the luxury of attractive men catching me when I jump? Seems like a waste to just do things normally. Hell yeah, that's fun. Now if only he could extricate me bridal style, but alas. Yeah, I could definitely get used to that, which means I probably shouldn't have given my luck so far. We ran behind the tower, down a dirt road. The whole area kind of reminded me of my great-grandmother who lived in a rural part of Wisconsin. Just replace ominous torches with old street lamps and brainwashed cultists with trashy druggies. Otherwise, pretty much the same. Yeah, that's about right. As if on cue, some more villagers stumbled out from the darkness, torches and shovels in hand, shouting phrases in Spanish. Te voy a hacer picadillo. Ask yourself, look up picadillo when I get back home. Might be a fun new swear word. Leon took steady aim and shot the two villagers in their knees. Tried but true, I guess. Amazingly, they were only stunned by the blow. Great-grandma was right. Rural folk are hardy. Leon briskly lowered his weapon and ran towards the villager. Rather terrified by the whole thing, I just stayed put and watched the exchange from behind my fingers.
Oh, you fucking shot him once and then ran up and kicked him.
God, if he's like Chuck Norris was actually hot. The peasants properly pummeled, we continued running down the path. Seemed to be a large gate at the end of the path. I could feel a surge of adrenaline in my legs as we approached. Didn't know what was on the other side, but anything had to be better than this death trap. Okay, that was a lie. There were a lot of things that could be worse. Probably like, the troll? Oh, fuck. Fucking Lord Sadler.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh no. I think Sadler is an option. Oh gosh. Collision with Leon's shapely back muscles thrust me back into reality before I could dwell any longer on a much more awesome saddle. I was happy to bump into him, but not so enthused about stopping in the middle of Hell country. I was about to ask what the big deal was, but I figured nagging at this juncture wasn't a good way to endear myself. Oh, another cultist with a torch. Poor thing is unarmed and unoriginal. Look at him dodging out of the way. Yeah, it worked about as well as I expected. In the abstract, I felt sorry for the man. What kind of person was he? What were his dreams? Well, last line of defense guy to his final moments of agony and rushed onward towards the gate, but being sure to avoid bear traps along the way. Apparently, if you can't stop people with torches, tetanus is the next best thing. Switch off? I be Leon, you be Ashley. I'm talking a lot.
You are talking a lot.
I'm talking a lot.
You are talking a lot.
Okay.
We passed through the wooden gate into what looked like a small ranch. I was trying to give Leon a little more space, as if to avoid bumping into him, although touching his back was like finger porn. I didn't want to crowd him. Before we ventured too far in, Leon stopped abruptly at a waste bin. My initial thought was that the mission coordinators had stored more of his supplies in the garbage. It certainly wouldn't have been surprising.
Ashley, get in.
Wait, what? He seriously wants me to climb into the waste bin? Every fiber of my modernly hygienic body resisted the request, but he hadn't led me astray up to this point, so I hopped in without a question. I held my breath for as long as the lid above me, and as I closed the lid above me, as I leaned down, I was surprised to realize that the bin was completely empty of garbage. Either rural Spain had really good sanitation management, or the villagers were too busy being crazy to throw their trash away. Although it didn't change the fact that the only handsome man around here had just ordered me to sit in a musty waste bin in rural Europe. Part of me left severely frustrated, but Leon was an easy man to forgive. I shifted uncontrollably in the dumpster. Now that I was stationary, a flurry of aches and pains screamed out for my attention. Angered by the pain, I couldn't help but lash out at everyone and everything that seemed responsible for my predicament. Stupid crazier, stupid saddle, stupid cultist, stupid Jenna, stupid government class, stupid dad for cutting my bodyguard allowance, and 'cause of that one time that I fucking fucked him, took a deep breath and sighed. Focus, Ashley. Think happy thoughts.
Ashley, I'm coming for you, Ashley.
Muy bueno. I shook the admittedly glorious image of Leon's sculpted, seductive visage from my mind.
Visage.
Just because I'm under way more stress than usual doesn't mean I have the right to sexually objectify him. I barely know him.
Coming for you.
Okay, I'm good now.
I'm coming for you, Ashley.
It occurred to me then, amidst my
Fantasies.
fantasies, that Leon might actually be in danger. Or worse, terrified by this prospect. I thought to peek out for a look, but I knew it would be just my luck that some stray cultist would walk by at that moment and see me. Instead, I placed my ear close to the wall of the bin, being careful not to get too close. I certainly didn't have enough of my shots to be touching the inside of rural cultist dumpsters. I strained my ear, listening intently to the world outside my garbage sanctuary. I couldn't hear much more at all, aside from the occasional thunderclap in the distance. That frightened me. I expected to at least hear some scuffles. But before the creeping terror of my savior's demise could ensnare my thoughts, The shrill sound of a gunshot burst into my eardrum. A somewhat morbid, but nonetheless comforting symbol of hope and salvation. Well, for me anyways. Assured of Leon's survival, I resumed my effortful listening. I heard a few more gunshots, and then some muffled screaming that gave the impression of someone falling from a fair height. What kind of ass was Leon kicking out there? A series of thunderclaps prevented me from hearing any more. No sounds took their place as they faded, though all was quiet on the Spanish front. I listened closely, my heart racing and eyes darting. Was Leon okay? Were the cultists gone? Could I get out of this godforsaken dumpster? And then I heard it. The sharp sound of a whistle. But not some jaunty whistle, like from that song Saddleside was playing. It reminded me of how cartoon characters would whistle at a dog. I was nonplussed, to say the least, but I guess it was a friendly signal. Not wanting to think too hard on the idea of being summoned like a rooting around like a mutt, rooting around in the trash, I hastily threw open the lid of the bin and tumbled out. Thank God that's over. By the way, if I smell like rotten meat products, that's just too bad for Leon. Speaking of Leon, I scanned the area for it. It was difficult to see, but I found him by the light of stray lightning bolts, standing at what seemed to be a bridge connected to the farmhouse. In that moment, his golden locks seemed to be a beacon of a lighthouse shining fiercely against the cold black sea. It was truly poetry in motion. Actually, is he aiming at something? I followed his line of sight to the tree looming above me. Oh hey, there's something blue and shining hanging from one of those branches, and gone. Is it a priceless religion artifact or just another... Oh, okay.
Okay, that was you, baby.
That was not me, I didn't touch it.
Oh. Well, it doesn't seem like he's making any move to jump down and escort me over there. I guess he did just kill who knows how many people for my safety, so I'll cut him some slack and do some legwork. Hurried over to the farmhouse. On my way, I was surprised by the lack of bodies on the ground. It seemed impossible, but so did a lot of things. Maybe the cultists are just literalist on the whole dust-to-dust concept. As I ran, I became poignantly aware of how insane this all was. People dying? And for what? Is it all just for politics? And who stood to gain? One power-hungry old man? Was this bigger than Sadler? Bigger than all of us? What if this goes all the way to the Illuminati?
Oh shit.
Amidst my struggles to glimpse the machinations of this mad world, it didn't take long to reach Leon. Since it seems like we are safe for the moment, I thought to make some quick conversation. There were certainly enough topics on my mind. Oh, wait, here we go! Here we go! Romance and baby! Before I could open my mouth to speak, oh shit! Leon turned around and began jogging away. I was a little disappointed, but in hindsight, a rickety bridge probably wasn't the best place to have a chat. Holy shit, baby.
Yeah, this is... I told you.
I don't think she's gonna get a chance to fucking romance him.
No, because it's still playing
I know.
canonically to the game.
He's going completely in the order.
Oh man, this is an endurance thing though. This is a lot of reading.
I want to. Can I like speed through this to get to the porn?
What? Yeah, you do that.
Alright, okay. So, I think we're gonna fight the troll next, right? Oh no! Wait, is he in the trap? He's fucking fine. So we're playing leapfrog now? Okay, no, he's fine. Yeah, we have to get over this giant door to get to the troll, right? Am I remembering this right?
I don't think she's with you whenever you fight the troll.
No. It's difficult to see in the darkness.
I opened it.
Opened it! Okay. I swear if we've been trolled, god damn it! Where was the romance? Where was the fucking romance?
You got a chance to ask him if you smelled like shit. And then he ran away from you.
I want to romance the merchant.
I know.
What the?
I know.
So this game is available, just the demo right now. But you can donate to them at Otome.
Oh, I have no
Otome?
idea. I'll make you put it in the description.
Resident Evil 4 Otome Edition. I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's got a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
But
I don't know about the
it kind of
romancing. It's not a sim, and I wanted a dating sim.
it kind of goes on a little too far sometimes. Like it kind of drags out scenes, but
yeah.
hopefully they'll work on that.
But I liked it.
Yeah, overall,
Yeah,
it was a good little experience.
Links in the description if you want to get it, I guess. It's free right now, the demo is. You can donate to them. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Alright, bye guys!
Bye.